Relations Forum is here again with another video on the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. We take care of numerous points concerned with operations and supply chain management. Do visit our channel for more informative videos. Let us start by understanding what is RCEP. Introduction. RCEP is a proposed free trade agreement (FTA) between 10 ASEAN member states and their 6 FTA partners, namely India, Australia, China, Japan, New Zealand and South Korea. RCEP focuses on trade in goods and services, investment, intellectual property, dispute settlement, e-commerce, small and medium enterprises, economic cooperation, and these are the key objectives of this multi-trade agreement. The entry into force of the RCEP agreement is a manifestation of the region's resolve to keep markets open, strengthen regional economic integration, support an open, free, fair, inclusive and rule-based multilateral trading system, and ultimately contribute to the global post-pandemic recovery effort. RCEP consists of 20 chapters, 17 annexes and 54 market access schedules. It includes chapters on trade in goods, services, investment, intellectual property, e-commerce, government procurement, MSMEs, and economic development. Objective. The RCEP aims to ensure predictability, consistency, and transparency in the application of customs law and regulations. It also promotes efficient administration of customs procedures and expeditious clearance of goods, speeding up the trade between the parties. Purpose. It's a trade deal that sets up trade in Asia for Asia. We've had a lot of trade in Asia, of course. We've had a lot of raw materials, parts and components that move back and forth. And they are often given final assembly in Asia, but they are typically then shipped off to US or Europe. We don't have as much final production that ends up in Asia. One of the reasons we don't have that is because trade in the region, especially for finished goods, is too difficult, too expensive, tariff in place, non-tariff challenges, etc. And so you have less trade in the region that you should have. It is not a perfect agreement, but RCEP makes it more likely that firms will create supply chains in Asia for Asia. As the agreement comes into force and becomes more meaningful for firms, then it will accelerate over time. It can boost India's inward and outward foreign direct investment, particularly export-oriented FDI. It would facilitate India's MSMEs to effectively integrate into the regional value and supply chains. It presents a decisive platform for India, which would enhance strategic and economic status in the Asia-Pacific region and can complement its Act East policy. It can augment India's existing free trade agreements with the Association of Southeast Asian Nations (ASEAN). India enjoys a comparative advantage in the services sector such as information and communication technology, healthcare and education service. India walked out of the mega free trade agreement on November 4th last year as negotiations failed to address New Delhi's outstanding issues and concerns, including a burgeoning trade deficit with China, despite being in negotiations for 7 years. As per the declaration, the RCEP signatory states will commence negotiations with India once it submits the request in writing of its intention to accede to the agreement, taking into consideration the latest status of India's participation in the RCEP negotiations and any new development thereafter. As per the declaration, the RCEP signatory states will commence negotiations with India once it submits a request in writing of its intention to accede to the agreement, taking into consideration the latest status of India's participation in the RCEP negotiations and any new development thereafter. India shouldn't participate in the RCEP as its policy of elimination of tariffs may lead to flooding of imports in the country, especially from China, leading to a threat to local businesses. Another major issue is regarding the long pending trade deficit with its member countries. If India were to join the RCEP, this could hamper its tradition towards industrialization in the name of surge of imports, which would leave the economy dominated by agriculture and services. Data indeed shows that deeper the trade relation between India and China grew, the more we have seen the shift towards imports of high-skill and technology-intensive manufacturers from China, while India's exports consist of a stable chunk of commodities. We do not recommend that India continue to follow the route of full-blown protectionism either, but buys itself some time to fix domestic problems before further opening up to the trade. Hope we were able to convey the concept of RCEP. For more informative videos, kindly like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for more upcoming and informative videos. Thank you.